Oh, wait. Oh, I think we're on. I see you, Sharon. No? Hey? Something? Hello? Can you hear?
Oh,
Hello?
there we go. What's up?
Like, can you hear me?
I was on the phone with Sed.
Oh, no. Go figure. How about that?
How's it going, girl?
It's going good. I'm all like trying to stay chill, but not because I got to have my Nebo on.
I had one earlier, so I'm good.
I'm sipping, staying awake.
All right.
So what's going?
Here we go. Okay, we're live. I didn't even know.
I'm all talking like whatever.
I don't even know. What's up?
So how do we like? Is there anybody in there?
I don't know where you see comments or anything like that.
Oh, dude, like I got something to the right. It says enter chat message or link here. Something or another. Oh, you're clicking too. This is fancy. Oh, it says
see if I can pull it in the chat. So, can anybody see us?
I don't. I'm like gonna snort or something crazy, like because really hard. Maybe I shouldn't say that because probably somebody could hear me.
I'm trying to figure out how we can get comments. Can you see comments, Cheryl?
Like I think I could type. Can you see that?
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, maybe somebody else can type. I don't know.
You see mine?
Oh no.
No, mine isn't working. I don't think.
What happened?
Since I dropped the I might as well summon. No, and I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana. Help!
Wait, hold on. What's this Q&A button? Oh, ask your audience to submit a question. Oh!
Hey!
Hey.
Going on?
We're hanging out.
That's what I heard. I heard this hangout was popping, so I wanted to get on and see what's happening. What's going on?
Nothing's happening. Wait.
Well, as of right now, I'm trying to figure out how we can see comments and things. Because I thought we'd do some interaction with whomever might be tuning in and joining, or I don't know.
Click the hangout link in the group.
Don't make me laugh again.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. Wait, what?
Group chat.
Okay.
I'm missing it. Oh, I see a hello. Or an LO.
Yeah. Okay.
But can I see like any... Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I see that now.
Because this guy looks like...
Can, like, the audience talk?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, in the hangout link, there's a comment section, so anybody can write comments right below the video.
Oh. Hold on.
Oh, no, we can't.
Oh, did I move? I think I might have went somewhere. I don't see myself. Hold on. Wait. Do I see myself? I see and hear both of you. I just got that message. All right. Cool.
Oh, okay.
So hold on. Let me try something. So I can see a comment. It'd be cool.
Wait, Mike, me.
Wait, what? Oh, I think it's in our group. Because that ain't going. Oh, hold on.
We can't make it, but we're going to be at the...
Oh, yeah. I see stuff now. Yo, hey. Marcy,
Do you?
hey, Rochelle. So, okay, now I can see comments and myself, I think. Oh, hey, Sharon. Oh, I'm delayed.
I am still trying to find. Oh, there we go. So I pulled it up in a new window.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, if the boat.
Here we go. Cindy, Marcy, Rochelle. All right. Terry, Margaret. Oh, those ones are older.
Whoa.
That's all right. Okay.
I hear a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
Third place. You did it.
So what's going on, everybody?
How is this possible? I don't know.
I hear a lot of stuff going on. I'm like delayed or something.
Yeah, if you open up the actual Hangout page, that it's also playing the video, so it is on a delay. Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to start talking because that's how I roll.
Go for
Do
it.
it.
All right. So everybody, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out with us. We're happy to have you. So we're here to answer any questions that you guys might have or, whatever. So throw them out in the comment section and let us know how you feel.
Actual Hangout page, that it's also playing the video, so it is on a delay. Okay.
I see a woohoo. I still can't hear stuff.
So how about, all right, so I see.
So I'm just going to start talking because that's how I roll.
All right.
Do it. All right, so everybody, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out with us. We're happy to have you. So we're here to answer any questions that you guys might have or, whatever. Can anybody hear me? Hello?
I hear you.
Oh, okay. So I was just going to talk about the first time, like, me and Sharon met. Remember, Sharon? Like, the first time I started talking to you? Did you have some Reese's, Cheryl? Yeah, I did. I had to get all pumped up for this. But, like, the first time we met, Sharon, remember? Like, I remember getting on the phone with you and being like, yo, dude, Sharon, what are we doing? Like, how do I sign into this thing? And where do I start or begin? Can you help me out?
I was standing in line at Caesar's Palace. It was at Caesar's, right? Yeah, Caesar's Palace.
Oh, yeah, like
going
the first time we met in person?
Yeah, and this was a couple months after I joined, a couple months after you joined. We'd never met. I'd never met the team or anybody, and I was standing in line, getting ready to check into the hotel, and I'm looking around like I know there's a bunch of Jeunesse people here, wondering though, who, because it's always different seeing people on Facebook compared to seeing people live. It's always a little bit different. So I was all excited and looking around, and I got checked in, and I was like getting into the elevator, going up to my room, and you had either messaged me or you called me. I can't remember. I don't remember which one you did, but you called me and you were like, Sharon, I think I was behind you in line, checking into the hotel, and I was like, were you? What? And I'm like, girl, come hang out with me, because
I was all shy, so I messaged you like, yeah, like, hey, Sharon, I'm standing behind you.
And I'm like, what? Where are you? Come here. And you were like, I wasn't sure what to do with my bags because I have some time, or I can't remember the exact situation. I'm like, come here and let me take care of you. Come on.
Just like, put your bags in my room, do whatever. It was really a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's so fun, like meeting the team for the first time, meeting everybody, in person for the first time after you do so much team building and business building and all that online on Facebook and social media. It's so cool to see people finally face to face. So that was fun. That was awesome. I remember too, I made a video when we were in the big hall and the event was about to start and they had all the music going and the lights going and there was like a hype group on stage or whatever. And I'm like, Cheryl, come on, let's make a video. And I grabbed you and we ran up to the front. You remember this? Because we were way in the back. Way in the back. We had like seats, you know, in the back of the room. And I'm like, this is not good enough. Let's go to the front. Let's just go up there and do something. So we made a video. That was so. It was just it. Oh man, good memories, right?
Yep. Totally good memories. Like I remember being like, I don't even know. I was so different. I was all looking down. I'm like, hi Sharon. Yeah, sure. I'll shoot a video with you. I don't know what to do. I don't know. And now I'm all like, this event, the last event in Orlando, I was like, yo, Sharon, let's go. How do I save seats? Move everybody out of the way. It was so much fun. It was so different from the first time.
Isn't that so funny? So much can change over, you know, a year. And now you're the video queen. And I don't think there's anybody who puts out more content than you do, Cheryl. It's freaking amazing. And it's so funny thinking back on that, you know, like, come on, Cheryl, let's make a video together. And you're like, really? I don't know. It's funny. It's freaking awesome. It's pretty amazing.
Thanks, Sharon.
Yeah. Of course, girl. So anyway, if you aren't showing up to events, you miss out on those.
Like I had a cousin call me today. We were talking about Christmas, and she was just like, "How do you know all this stuff about network marketing or networking? I see your videos and I watch you and everything."
Yeah.
I think I'm delayed. I don't know if I'm talking over somebody. Am I talking over anybody?
No, you're good.
All right, cool. So so I had this cousin call me up or whatever, and she was talking to me about Christmas and whatnot, and asking me about network marketing and how do you learn about all this stuff, and you know, how do you get started from being, you know, an electrician who has no idea what they're doing to starting this out. So it was really cool to see how far you can come so quickly. You know, like. You have great mentors like Sharon, and you just start, I guess, following the leader, playing the follow the leader game. It was really fun to watch and see how different my life has become, how different things can happen. You know, like people ask me all this time, like, how did you go into the salon at first? How did you do this at first? How did you shoot a video at first? And I'm like, you know, Sharon, remember I told you I was like an aloof puppy in the beginning, just trying to get to anything I could and figure it out. So I think that was kind of a key for me. I'd just try anything and go for it.
Yeah. And you know what? People ask me a lot of times, like, so how, just like you were saying, you know, how do you approach this? How do you approach that? How do you talk to your customers? How do you talk to your potential distributors? And it's like, how do you sell? You know, people will ask, how do you sell? And the analogy I give sometimes is, what if you were to talk to a used car salesman? Okay, that's like the ultimate sales guide, is being a used car salesman, right? If you ask a car salesman, what does he say to make a sale, or how do you sell a car, and you ask a million different car salesmen, they're all going to tell you something different, because everybody has their own unique way of doing things, and the way you get to that point to where you know what you're selling, you know what you're doing, you're comfortable in your own skin, you're comfortable with what you have to give to people, is just by doing it all. You just do it. You just jump in, you figure it out, you get a little bit of, you know, information from your sponsors and the people above you, and then you just do. You just do it and you figure it out. And I don't know, that's what I always like to fill people in on when they get going and they're not sure what to do and they ask me, how do you sell? You just do it. You just take a step forward with whatever you've got, and you yourself.
I remember a video we got a while ago that like really hit me hard.
Yep. That's it. And it just builds from there. You know, you just get better and better. You get more comfortable. You try different techniques that you hear. You know, you edit things out. You add things in. Just like Cheryl, you had mentioned about one of your first experiences at a salon that you had. I can't remember exactly how it went, but something to the effect of the salon owner told you to get out or told you to leave because you were selling, you were potentially selling products, right? Or something like that. How did that happen? Do you know the story I'm talking about, Cheryl?
Oh yeah, the salon owner. She kind of handed it to me. She told me that I didn't know what I was doing and I would never make it in sales, and that I was crazy for talking. She cursed me.
Wow.
She cursed me out quite a bit, but it didn't stop me. I think her cursing me out and telling me I was never gonna make it made me, excited to go into the next one. Watch what I could do now,
And then tweak things,
she was
right?
upset. She didn't want to, she told me she wanted to buy Instantly Ageless at wholesale, and I told her, heck no. Give me, you're gonna have to sign up to be a distributor. I'm walking out of here without it. You want it, I got it. No matter if you think I could sell or not. And then she became a distributor. So how about that for not being good at sales?
Wow.
Well, you know what the key is, guys? Here's the deal. I've been selling for a long time. When you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory, right? Because everybody wants to know, like, oh, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Well, if you get good at your stuff and you know what you're doing, you can just walk in there and just start talking right off the top of your head. You don't need a script. You don't need a card. I mean, people have them, but you don't really need them, right? And being able to deal with that rejection is really going to take you to the next level, because the more you're in sales and the more you're working the phones and you're texting and you're working your leads, you're going to be told no more than anybody. Why? Well, because you're in the game. You're doing it, right? I sent 15 text messages out today. I got 2 responses from those 15. Now, some people, it depends how you look at it. They say, oh, well, it doesn't work. You got 2 out of the 15. I said, no, it works great. I got 2 out of 15. It's fantastic. And I might get more out of that. And then tomorrow more leads are going to come. And it's the whole process. It's not about focusing on that outcome. And I mean, everybody wants a sale, but you got to go through the numbers. I mean, there's an unlimited amount of salons you can hit, or an unlimited amount of people you could talk to, or, there's 7 billion people on the planet. We're in 120 countries, right? So you're never going to run out of anybody to talk to. It's just about absorbing that rejection and kind of just saying, well, whatever, next. So it doesn't serve you well to harp on that and think that it's something wrong with you and all this other stuff, because it's just sales. It's the numbers. If you're a realtor, not everybody you are talking to wants to buy a house. You might have to go through 50, 60 people, but you're going to find somebody, and all of a sudden you're going to make that 3%, right? But what if you stopped on number 59 and number 60 was your $400,000 house, right? So you never know. That's why in sales you just got to keep going, and you've got to build yourself up for that and just keep going. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. That's exactly right. That's how it's done. And everybody who's watching this or wants more help with sales, look up The Law of Averages by Jim Rohn, because he does a great spiel about, however many people you hit up, you're going to find an average within that. If you've got to send out 15 text messages in order to get 2 responses, if your goal then is to get, 10 responses, well, multiply 15 times 10, send out 150 texts, and you'll get those 10. It's a ratio. And once you figure out your ratio, you can do whatever it is you want, And if building upon that, if, say, you get 10 responses and your average is, say, out of those 10 responses, 5 are going to buy something, then, it helps for setting goals with determining, where do you want to be? You want to make 5 sales? Well, then you got to get 10 responses. Well, then you're going to set out 150 texts. And that all really can help you to figure out what you need to get done within your own business. So anyway, look that up. Jim Rohn, Law of Averages.
That's true, because it's not, people ask me, they say, well, what's the average, what's the average people that go to the capture page and opt in and then sign up? I say, well, my average is not going to be your average. The average is with you. It's your average, because it depends on your ability to persuade people, which is sales, right? And how to solve problems. The better problem solver you are, the better persuader you are, your average is going to be different than someone who didn't listen to Cedric's closing CDs.
Exactly. And the better listener, because the better listener you are, the more you can pick up on cues that'll tell you what that person wants or what that person could want. And then that's how you learn what to present based on what you think they might want. So it's all part of the package. It's all part of the deal. And the more you can get into that and study that and learn and develop for yourself, your own personal business, the more success you'll find. You know, that's what it boils down to.
Absolutely. Now, there's an average with everything. No matter what you're doing, that there is an average. So you just got to find it. And if your average isn't good, if you don't like your average, well, just work on your skill set, because your skill set will determine how high or low that average is, and it'll change as you get good. I mean, you put 10 people on the phone with Cedric, probably 9 or maybe 10 out of 10 are probably going to end up buying something, right? Someone right out of the gate, never done network marketing, maybe 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10. But the point is, stay in the game to learn this stuff. And the stuff is within the TTO marketing system. It's within Cedric's CD sets and all the trainings, this kind of stuff that we're doing. And it's just the more you do it, and like Cedric talks about on our leadership calls, he said, get your 10,000 hours in. You need that time. It takes time to become an expert. I play the guitar. I've been playing for about 6 years. And I tell you, I still have work to do. And I've been playing for 6 years, right? So you got to ask yourself, do you really want this? Because are you willing to spend 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years to get good at something that maybe one day will pay you a huge residual income? I mean, we're talking on the money side now. But that all comes from the skills. And you're going to get paid what you're worth. Like we're talking about Jim Rohn. You know, Jim Rohn says it's, you know, you don't get paid by the hour. You get paid by the value you bring to the hour. So if people don't find you valuable, don't wonder why they're not buying from you. They don't feel like they can learn anything from you. That's why they're not buying, right? So if they feel they can learn something from you, they will buy from you. And the way that they will know if you can teach them something is if you let them know through your ability and your skills, that they look at you and say, wow, that person's sharp, they're enthusiastic, and they're an authority in their field, and I want to work with them. They can help me solve my problem. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes sense. That's you know, like, if I can't tell you guys, like, when I first started, just the, like, immersion into network marketing, I was always asking, I know for Sharon, I'm always like, what do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? What book do I have to read next? What, you know, where do I have to go in the marketing system next? What do I have to do next? Is there a Google Hangout I have to do? Okay, what do I have to do next? Can I do this team training call? Can I do this tip of the day call? What video can I do next? It's all about asking where you have to go next. Like, I feel like I just, everything I can get my hands on that has to do with this industry is something that I enjoy doing. I absolutely love what I do every single day. I go to sleep with headphones in, listening to a book, and I wake up listening to the same thing, and I keep going, stay plugged in. I think one of the most important things is people, like, they let other people get in their head all the time. And one of the things that I do to stop that is I stay plugged into the system, and you're the 5 people you hang around most, right? So I try and spend my time with people who are interested in the same things that I'm interested in. And, you know, you guys, all the people that support me, all of that stuff, it gets all this static out from behind me. It gets all this static out. All those people that say negative things to me, I can't even hear them anymore. I used to hear them so loud and clear. They used to be in the front of my head. And now they're just gone, because all I do is stay so focused.
Yeah. Surrounding yourself with the right influences is a big part of it too, especially when you're new to the industry or just launching, or, you know, you really have to be careful about who you're allowing to influence you, because you may not even realize it, but, you know, your buddy that you've been hanging out with for the past 10 years is influencing you. Even if you're not participating in some of what they do and they don't participate in what you do, so you think there's this block, there's this distance there, but actually there isn't. And I'm not saying get rid of all your friends or anything like that, but pay attention and start paying attention to what you're surrounding yourself with and who you're surrounding yourself with, because that eventually will determine where you're going to. You know, that's why I stay connected to people like Cheryl and Cedric and all these other leaders, you know, like JoJo and Amanda and you know, Sandy and Brett and Lisa Marie Carter. You know, that's why I form close attachments to these people, because we're all in the same vein. We're all living the similar lives. You know, we're all aspiring for similar goals, and that really helps you get there when you're totally submersed in it. I've noticed for sure with Cheryl, I'm lucky enough to have Cheryl on my team. For sure with Cheryl, right away she jumped in and was all in and submerged in this business and personal development. And like she said, being creative about what your next step is, you know, and thinking about how can I better myself today? How can I better my business today? How can I better my team today? Cheryl did that right away. And that's a big reason why she's grown as much as she has in this industry. It's amazing. It's brilliant, really.
Thanks, Sharon.
Well, Sharon, I think you said a key phrase right there. You said all in, and that's what you got to be. You know, a lot of people think relationships are 50-50. They're 100-100. You got to be all in. Jeunesse is all in, right? TTO, we're all in, right? Are you all in? You know, that's the road. It's always that. It's never the company, right? Jeunesse, we're number one. That can't be it. TTO, we're number one. That can't be it. Well, what is it? It's you, right? Yeah. So whatever you need to do, you got to do it, right? And we're there. Everybody's there. This is the cool part of this. Is why I like this team. In the 8 years I've been doing this, I mean, this is the team where you can ask anything, and they'll tell you. There's always somebody available to help you on all kinds of different things, because I don't know everything. Cheryl doesn't know everything. Sharon doesn't know everything. Cedric doesn't know everything, right? He knows a lot, doesn't know everything. But collectively, we got it almost all covered. So no matter what it is, you just got to ask your question. You know, don't think that your question is stupid or something like that. Just ask the question so you can move and get further than you are right now. You know.
Yeah. Who was it? Somebody had said recently, and I can't remember which training it was. Maybe it was in Orlando, but they compared to our businesses to relationships. And what if you went home and you said, you know what, honey, I'm 99% into this marriage. 99%. That's a big percent. But that person on the other end is thinking, that's not enough. 99% is not enough. And you know what? It's the same with business. Are you 99% in? Or maybe you're 75% in. Maybe you're 50% in. You know, if you're 100% in, that's when the change starts happening. That's when the brilliance starts coming out, because you're going to sleep with headphones on. You're listening to Jim Rohn. You're tuning in when Mike talks and does videos about the marketing system and how to leverage, you know, the funnels and things that are there. Are you totally plugged in? Do you really know what's going on? Do you really know what's going on with your business? And are you 100%? I can't remember who it is that said that, so I'm sorry. I'm missing a shout out to somebody who came up with that one, but that's.
I remember that. I remember that during the conference or whatever, somebody saying that. But like, you know, people ask me about the marketing system all the time, because the whole team, Sharon, you know, I'm on the page all the time talking marketing system. You got to get in there. You got to get in there. You got to try this. Look, I set up my own custom video. Like that moment when there was a custom video option, you know, I was so on that thing. I was like, custom video. What? They made that for me. I know they had me in mind.
Thanks, how easy, by the way, tell people, is it simple to use, or do you have to know a million things?
No, it's totally simple to use. I upload the video on YouTube and drop the link in the little box. It tells you, like, everything is spelled out for you. Put this here. Put this here. This is your next step. It's like marketing system for newbies. Me. And it worked out for me really well. But the whole custom video thing, guys, if you have not set up your custom video, I know I'm crazy about it, but you got to do it, because when a person sees it, like the professionalism in it, you know, that's you standing behind there, that's you on the screen, but yet you have all your links, all these testimonies attached to it. Dude, it's killing it. It's killing it. I love the custom video thing. That's I don't know. I was like, thank you very much, TTO.
That's the easiest way to sometimes if people. That's the easiest way to bridge that gap between a lead being cold and warming them up. If they see you, chances are they're going to say, well, obviously it's just a real person. I just watched it. Sure, I'll give Cheryl a text. I'll give Mike a call. And it happens. Believe me, folks. Don't think that this is real. You know, this is how to use technology. See, my grandmother has a lot of great sayings. One thing she said is that nothing changes under the sun. It's just a different way of doing things. See, one thing that has not changed inside of network marketing since the 1890s when Avon came out is it's a people business. It still hasn't changed, because people still are the ones that have to sign up and buy products and all this other stuff. The internet is just a bridge to help you get more people to see what you have. Now, you can do it if you're leveraging it the right way. You can leverage 500 people a day. You can contact 500 people a day on the internet, where maybe you could only contact 20 offline, but you still want to do both, right? But the point is, you have this awesome tool. You have the internet. You have a system that is built around what we're selling. So absolutely use it, because if you're not using it, I mean, folks, the amount of leads that there are available online, the amount of traffic in the traffic sources section. And by the way, we just opened up 2 new co-ops. So I was just talking with Vince a little while ago. There's 2 new co-ops that are open, one for 2,000 premium email clicks, and then one banner we're buying on ad hits, and we actually dropped the price on that from $50 a spot to $10 a spot because we want everybody to have that. So make sure you get in the co-op section.
You better run because I'm going to go there.
Those spots are going to sell out real quick, and they always do. But we always try to provide as much traffic as we possibly can. But that's the point, is that there's so much out there and so many leads to go around. The only thing missing is just you doing the work and just following the process and not really worrying about anything and just do what you have to do.
Yeah. I wonder sometimes, too, if people realize how much value it is. Just one of those capture pages, if you went out and tried to have someone build it for you, holy crap, how much money that would cost. We have so much value in this marketing system. Really, it's amazing. I mean, just take one page. Just take the personal video page. Just that. If you ask someone to build that for you, I can't imagine how it would be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That's my guess. Okay, I don't know.
The interesting part about like websites and systems and stuff like that is, business evolves just like everything does, and things change.
Yeah.
You walk into a McDonald's now, it's not the McDonald's you saw 20 years ago. It's still McDonald's, but it's a little different. Well, if you go out and you hire somebody to build you sites and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden they changed Luminous, the pictures, well, what are you going to do? You're not a programmer, right? So now you got to call that person back up. Hopefully they don't have a full book. And then you're going to and if they do, you're going to have to bring them to the front of the line, and it costs lots of money to bring people to the front of the line because money talks in the world, and that's kind of the way it is. Right?
Yeah.
So that's leverage there, is that we're working and using the same thing. So anytime something needs to be updated, we're in there, we're doing it, and this is all happening behind the scenes, unbeknownst to anybody. We don't announce it all the time. I mean, maybe we should, but just to let everybody know on the team that when things are updating, we're just updating it. Like, we don't go around saying, oh, we're going to update it soon, don't worry about it. We just update it, and we let it ride, and we just keep working. That's how it works.
Yeah, one of the things I want to mention to people is, like, especially the new people, a lot of times people think you have to be perfect and you have to know everything, like we were talking about. And you guys, like, I'm sure Sharon knows, like, you guys have watched me do the craziest things on video. Like, I mean, anything. There are so many videos of me, but that's me in real life. Everybody knows that that's me in real life. Like, I can't walk 5 feet. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not falling or tripping over something. Everybody knows that. I'm just a klutzy person. Well, that gets captured on video. People watch it. And all the other things about network marketing that you didn't know about, or about the products that you didn't know about, I text myself all of the links and tell myself what they say. Like, this is the cold market funnel, the 2-minute and 14-minute video, Cheryl. This is the Luminous funnel. This is this funnel. And I text it to myself on my phone. So when somebody asks me for it, I don't have to sit there and explain a whole bunch of things, because that's not duplicatable. One of the things that I find that my team likes the most is its duplication. And I ask people all the time when they join, did you get linked up to the marketing system? Because that's how I found you. That's exactly what I did. So how do you, it's duplication. I sent you CherylCoco.com, right? That's how you joined. You saw the 2-minute and 14-minute video through there, or you saw a product video through there. What makes you think that's duplication? It makes it so much easier. I can't tell people how easy it is when somebody asks me something. I'm like, oh, let me get my phone. There's my text for that. And I just forward the link. Thank you. No thinking there. I love it.
Yep. There you go. That's how we do it in TTO.
Simplicity. That's great.
Awesome.
I think it's important for people to know that, even if you're new, or even if you don't think that you look good on camera or whatever, like, I brushed my hair for this. Right. Hold on, be on camera. And I was so worried about these headphone things. I'm like, well, if anything can happen on video, and my head might get stuck somewhere. You know what? People like heart the most. It doesn't matter if you know everything. It doesn't matter if you're going to be, you don't sound professional. I used to compare myself to everybody in the beginning. I used to be like, I don't sound like Cedric. I don't sound like Lisa Marie. They're so wonderful, and they got the greatest videos ever. I love them. I watch them. Jennifer Morgan. I sent her a message a while ago. I'm like, dude, your videos are so awesome. Like, you're rocking. I can't believe, like, the inspiration that she gives me, or things that JoJo say that stick with me forever and ever and ever. But I can't be like them, and that's one of the things that I embraced that I think brought my business to another level. I decided one day, okay, guess what? You're Cheryl. You're klutzy. You're silly. You're going to fall down everywhere that you go. Anything's going to happen. And guess what? As long as I want this, so if people can see how much I'm in, like we talked about being all in, if people can see it through my videos, they'll see that more than me falling. They're going to see that more than anything else, is they're going to see heart. And guess what? I think that's what people like the most about people, is that they really go for it. When somebody knows that you're all in and going for something, 100% in something, I think that's when people decide, hey, guess what? I want to be on that team. She's not going anywhere. There's something about knowing somebody that's all in and is not going somewhere. I love that.
Yeah. Well, people can smell truth or fiction. They can. We have an instinct. Now, this is how I work my leads, and this is why it usually works out pretty good, is when someone comes through, I text them, right? Say, this is Mike Grady. I saw you opted into my website, right? I just want to let you know I'm a real person. In fact, I actually made a video for you to take a look at. Let me know when you have a minute so we can talk, right? Folks, when they click that video, and it's me talking to them, and I'm saying without a doubt this is the best company in the world, we got the best system, we got the best team, and I can help you, man, they're going to start, those walls are going to start to come down. This is the power of the video, right? And this is why Cheryl's very successful with video, right? This is why Lisa, Jennifer, Cedric, all the people you already know that do the videos, they get results because the barriers on the leads start to come down. They start to say, wow, this person really is real, and they're doing a video. They're looking right into my eyes because I'm staring at the camera, and they can see. It's like you're looking right into their soul. So don't underestimate the power of it. I mean, everybody's got a video camera now, that smartphone, right? Like Grant Cardone says, that's not a phone, that's a weapon, right? Because it is. The phone now, just the phone. I mean, you don't even need a laptop, tablet. You can actually do everything from your phone. Might take a little longer, but you can build the entire business just from your phone, showing people links, showing people videos, right? And then when someone opts in, send them a message, cut your video, send the YouTube video to them, wrapped around the custom video section where they can see the testimonials and stuff like that. Folks, Jim Rohn said it best, master the testimonial. That's why we have testimonial pages, and that's why it's good for you to give your testimonial and tell people about the success of the team and about the success of the products and people that get results with the Zen and get results with all these great products that we have. And when you master the testimonial the right way, people will automatically just start to believe you because, like I said in the beginning, you're telling the truth, right? When you tell the truth, you don't need to have the good memory of always writing things down every 2 seconds. I mean, have a thing, jog your memory, but don't rely on the script. Just get good, study the videos. If you're not sure about things to say to people, folks, in the training section, we have all this fantastic content that you can learn from. If you log into the system and you go to the bottom of the dashboard, there's 3 calls there. There's a system overview call. There's a call where I talk about lead strategies, how to pull leads off of Facebook for free. And it's really easy. Use Jim Rohn pages, Zig Ziglar pages. Just go to the system, go to the bottom, and listen to that call. And then there's a call where I show you exactly how I call my leads and what I say to them, right? So it's kind of like you got the entire blueprint of it. Let's say you wanted to build a shed in the backyard, right? Well, you have all the blueprints of the shed. You got the saws. You got all the tools. Now you just need to go over there and pick up and start doing stuff and follow the plan the best you can. And if you run into a problem, you raise your hand, you say, I got an issue that I got a question, right? But don't not do it because you don't know exactly how to build the shed, right? Because the plan's there, the path is lit, the leadership's in place, the system's there, the pages are there, the autoresponders are there. So just start doing stuff. And the more stuff you do, I mean, listen, you get 1 lead, you can get 100, right? You sign up 10 people, you can sign up 100. Don't think that you can just, like, you ran out and this is the last lead that's ever going to be there and you need to get them. Folks, if they don't want to do it, so what? Keep going. More leads, right? So far, I think, let me look real quick. I've generated 5,500 leads with our system. Not bad. We need to do a little bit better than that, and we will. But from that, we've become Sapphire, right? And we're building a team. And we're just going to keep running, and as the team grows, I can tell you what is also going to grow is the amount of leads I'm generating, because they go hand in hand. So if you're not generating new leads, I don't know where I don't know where you're getting people to talk to if you're not generating new leads, online or offline, with or without the system. The system just makes it a little easier. Hope that makes sense.
It does, absolutely. And you know, the word that keeps bouncing in my head that we keep kind of talking around is authenticity. You just got to be authentic. You just got to be the real you, be the shy you, but still take action. Be the outgoing you and still take action. Be the clumsy you and fall down in the video, but still make a video, right? Just be authentic. Just be your real you. But here's where videos get important, is showing your authenticity, but putting it out there for a whole lot of people to see instead of just one person seeing. That's why videos are amazing, because you can have 300 views on a video. 300 people might have viewed it, or maybe 200 people viewed it, and 100 of them watched it twice. They liked it so much. And you could have had that one conversation on video instead of having that one conversation on the phone. Now, I'm not saying don't call people, but videos are effective because they hit up a lot of people with one short, spiel of anything. Anything. You just got to put yourself out there, be yourself, be authentic, and that's what draws people to you.
Yeah, leverage is what I think you're talking about, and
yeah.
That's what it is. Instead, and you're right. If you could give a video to 100 people, and while you gave that video to 100 people, you're getting some more co-op spots, or you're doing some more advertising over here, you're doing this, you got all these things working for you, so you can expect exponential growth once you start doing that, and you really get in that zone. Because I've had days where I think most people I signed up, this was a couple years ago, 9 paid signups in one day is my record.
Sweet.
And we did that. We did a lot of leads, and the reason we did that is because there was lots of videos in the email autoresponder series of me talking about the success of the team and just everything we're talking about. They see the timeless things, the things that just don't change. Granted, we got the #1 company. We got Jeunesse. Take advantage of that, folks. You can do. You know what you can do? You can go to screenomatic.com, right? It's a free screen sharing software that you can use right from your desktop. And let's say somebody rank advance inside the group. Okay, this is how simple this is. The light bulb's going over your head after I explain this to you. Let's say someone hit Pearl, right? Oh, John just hit Pearl, right? Well, you click on your screen share program, put your headphones on, show inside the group. So that is Mike Grady from Tampa, Florida. I just wanted to let you know that we're having awesome success on our team. In fact, here's inside of our private Facebook group. Look at all these rank advancements. Look at John. Look at Susie. Look at Mayor. Look at what's happening here. Everybody's bringing each other up. Click the link below if you want some more information so I can reach out to you. You're going to love this. See you in the next video. Done. Right?
Awesome.
Do that over and over and over. You're showing the success. You're showing the testimonials. And you're showing your leads that you have something real. You have to show them. Your leads are not in the group. Right? Your leads need to see things. Not just the 2-minute or the 14, right? Most people need 5 to 8 exposures, so that's 2, the 2-minute video and the 14-minute video. So now you got at least 3 more exposures. Well, now send them a video of yourself. Send them a video of you at an event. Send a video of the screen share video inside the group showing people rank advancing. Do these kinds of things, and I'm telling you, your business is gonna respond well. There's no doubt.
Right. Yep. I think all these things, they're such incredible things that we need to keep in mind, and how to screen share, and so we're sitting here learning a whole bunch of stuff, right? How to screen share, how to send videos, how to use your marketing system. One of the things I like best about TTO and the people that you hang out with is how far you can come. It's one of the things I always think back, and I go back to myself in Vegas, and I don't know, Sharon probably knows the story, but I don't know how many people listening know the story, but there was a time where we had the black and white event, and there was a lot of people around. And for me, I'm a really shy person, so I sat in the corner while Amy Swintoski was getting ready with headphones on, kind of shaking in the corner, like doing one of these things. Oh my goodness, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? I don't know. And in the last second, I threw a dress over my head, which is typical of me. And I was just like, all right, Amy, I'm ready to go. She's like, do you want to do something with it? And I'm like, no, dude, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. And so I went, and it's that face and that fear that can make you grow, because I was Sharon, I was a completely different person in Orlando, shy, still in here, but I was I felt like a different person, like the personal growth that TTO and everybody had given me. I didn't have to go sit in the corner with headphones on. I was ready to talk to people. I found out who I was, and I was comfortable with it. But I would have never done that without going and facing fears. If you have a video fear, if you have a fear of talking to people, that fear of me talking to people, people think that, oh, you just go up to people and talk to people in Walmart. The reason I did that was because we asked people to do the 30-day video challenge, and I asked people to do something afraid on that call. And in my heart, I couldn't ask people to do something without doing it myself. And it was easy for me to shoot a video then. So I kept thinking to myself, well, what can I do that was going to make people understand that I would go and do the same thing I asked them to do? Because people do what you do, not what you say. That's what Cedric says all the time. So I had to go in Walmart and do the thing I was afraid of most. And I've been afraid of that my whole life, is talk to strangers and talk to people, just regular people. So that was something that I think a lot of people in TTO, like Sharon, how much have you grown seriously since starting this business? You've been with other, places or other companies or whatever, but there's something about TTO that gets us all.
Yep, absolutely. I think it's the right leadership at the right time and the right place. And people always talk about this company, that company, this opportunity, that opportunity. It's cliche, essentially, at this point to say, I have a great opportunity for you. Oh my gosh, everybody has a great opportunity. But, the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Jeunesse is the place to be. Team Takeover is the place to be. And if you're not realizing that and recognizing that, and this is something I always talk about in my training calls, so I feel like a broken record sometimes because I always remind people, look at the company we're in and look at the team we're on. If you just go by the numbers, this is it. This is your, this is the recipe for success. And if you're not finding success, it's you. It's because there's something you're not doing. It's some action you're not taking. So you have to be really introspective and think about. So what is it? What is it you haven't done yet? Who is it you haven't called yet? What video didn't you shoot yet? Who haven't you talked to yet? What haven't you explored yet about personal development or sales or team building or being a leader? And that's what you got to focus on. And that's where you got to step up your game, because this is the time's right, the place is right, the people are right. Now you got to be right. Now you got to be right in yourself. And I think that's it.
Yeah, I think, people, like, where do you get video ideas? What do you do? Like, how do you keep getting ideas? And one of the things that I do all day long, I know, Sharon, we have these conversations all the time, but, like, no matter where I'm at, I could be anywhere. And if somebody says something, I mean, it's as simple as somebody could say the word Seinfeld to me. Somebody can say anything to me, and immediately I can connect it to network marketing. I text myself it. I immediately stop. I've told my mom mid-conversation, yo, Mom, I love you. Hold on a second. I got to text myself because I got a video idea. Like, it's those moments in time where you think to yourself, if you have an idea at that moment, text it to yourself. Write it down. Those are the things that you never want to miss, those opportunities. And those are things I don't even know. I've scratched notes. I keep a notebook beside my bed. I'm constantly writing, constantly trying to think of what to do next. They don't always all develop. They don't. Like, I have a team call with my own team to help us all develop those ideas that we have. And even if they don't develop, it doesn't matter. It's just another thing you've written down to help yourself keep growing. I think that's important.
It's hugely important. It's a really great tip, too, for people. I don't know if everybody out there is doing that yet, but I do the same thing. On my phone, I have a little notebook program, little app, where I have various notebooks with notes, with inspiration, with video ideas, and I just jot them all down there. So then, when I'm at a loss and I'm not sure what to talk about, I just go to the list. And those are the videos I make that day, or whatever. But anyway.
One of the things that I do, like, video-wise, I know if I get, like, a whole bunch of video ideas at one time and I'm excited about it, because, you go on a feeling, right? For me, 99% of the videos that I do, I don't script it. Like, I have to just shoot it out. That's just my personality type. I just let it fly. Whatever comes out, and I you know how I roll. I just click the post on Facebook and that's it. But this is crazy, but I just start changing my shirt.
Yeah, I think we all do that. Video day.
I'm like, 5 videos today, new shirt, put one on, do like this with my hair, and I'm like, all right, new video. Anything I could do to change it up, I'll go stand in a different scene, go stand over here, go outside for one. But a lot of people don't know that I probably have like an arsenal of videos. So even if I miss a day, I feel like if I get busy, whatever you do, guess what? I can still go and upload a video. I shot video ideas because I get inspired at 2 a.m. I don't like to sleep. And if I get a video idea at 2 a.m. and I feel like shooting a video, I go put a shirt on, shoot a video, save that one for later. I think that's a great idea, too.
That's a good tip. It's a good tip. Awesome.
Change your shirt.
Pretend it's a different day. It's all good. All right. Well, I think we should wrap it up. This has been
Change
awesome.
Your shirt, we should wrap it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, if any questions, I guess we can jam out of here. If you have any questions, write them down below.
Put them in the posts. Let's see.
If not, and guys, we're going to be doing this every Tuesday, so start spreading the word to your teams. They need some help. They need some inspiration. They need answers. They want to get questions answered. Put them on this Hangout. We'll help them out for you.
Yep. TTO Hangout. Awesome.
Hanging with TTO. I'm going to be up all night. Look out.
You are. Awesome.
All right, guys. All right, I got some video ideas, so I'm going to go change a shirt and get started. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Thanks for hanging.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye for now.